What up YouTube, Nice and Gear Insights with another short unboxing first impression video. And today we're going to continue the Kizer mania with the discontinued knife sales, and this is part 2. Got another Kizer that I picked up for 50% off on Amazon. So, and this time it's a little more budget oriented knife. It's the Kizer Bugai, but it's like the a little bit higher end version of that knife with the 3V blade. So let's get into it and let's look at it. I know there were some issues reported on Amazon about some lockup problems, which I gotta be honest with you, I have already had this knife out and this knife had a lockup problem. So I had to actually fix it. I know that, I've seen some people send their problem issue or whatever. They requested a new lock bar from Kizer and waited 3 months. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it myself. And there is a easy fix. You just basically take this scale off here, and then you take this side of the what is it called? The liner out. Push the lock bar aside a little bit and just file it like really just a hair off, not too much. Otherwise, once it's basically getting to the point where it's actually used enough, then it would get loose. No, it's just because it had a massive issue. Like, I mean, the lock, like if you open it like this, it wouldn't even engage. You had to literally flick it open with full force to actually engage. But let's get back to the knife unboxing review or not first impression. So, like I said, I mean that was a negative impression. So but it's an easy fix for somebody that has handled a few knives. It's not really a big deal. So let's get over to the design part of the knife. So you got the nice micarta handle here, which is nice and grippy. You got like I said, you got the 3V blade here. The weight is okay. Feels like, I'm not sure. I'm assuming a little bit over 3 ounces, maybe 3.5 ounces. Steel pocket clip. You got a finger hole you can use. You got a fuller here, which is kind of a little pain to use. It's not really that great, to be honest. Even the finger hole is a little hard to use. Like for me, especially as a lefty, it might be easier because you see that cutout here. You have an easier access if you're right-handed. But I'm honestly I'm a cripple right-handed. I can't use it, so I have to do left-handed, and so the pressure of the lock bar causes me having a little issues. So flicking it is a little hard for me. But overall, like I said, you got steel liners, steel lock bar, 3V steel blade, which is a great steel for blade steel. You got a lanyard holes here if you're a lanyard person overall. But yeah, that's pretty much it's a basic budget knife with decent steel. Let's do some size comparisons here real quick so we can move this forward. Let's go with my usuals. The what is it called? Quiet Carry Drift LCT. And here the Wee Knives Equibic, so you can see it's smaller than both. It's not a huge knife, it's a smaller knife. Here we got the, what is it called? Migron Moyarl. And let's do, which one? Let's do this one here. The CBB Hyperpulse. You can see they're both also a little bit larger than this. And last but not least, let's use which one are we gonna do? Oh, here. Let's use the Tenable Fenrir and then the little lander, so you can see it's right in the middle of both. It's like I said, it's not a real full size knife. It's more in the size like the porcupine from Vosteed, so you can see they're very similar in size. The only thing is the blade on this is a little bit longer than from the porcupine, so it's a little bit larger than the porcupine, but not by much. So while we're talking about the blade, let's get it out. So it's a little hard for me to flick it, but I can get it done. So you can see here, you have this nice kind of stone, I would say dark stone wash finish. You can see here, Bugai, the name. Then the designer is D. Antimonov. So I'm not familiar with the designer. Then you got here, you got the 3V blade steel right there. You got the internal model number here, and then the Kizer logo. So it's pretty basic. It's now, since, like I said, since I fixed it, it works pretty well. It locks up solid. I don't have any issues at all with it. Let's go. I wish I could show you. You know, I should have probably fixed it right on screen so you people see it actually what I'm talking about. But I mean, I explained it. It's not really that hard to really, if you're familiar with knives, to really think about what I said, or you know, imagine what I was talking about. So we got a overall length on this knife of 7¼ inches, and we got a blade length of like 3 1/8, a cutting edge of 3 1/16, so just a hair over 3 inches. We got a, let's get the weight on this guy as well. So we got a weight of, yeah, like I said, right around 3.5 ounces, 3.54 ounces. So I wasn't far off with my assumption. I have not measured this, I gotta be honest, or weighed it. So, but yeah, overall, I think it's a really good knife. You know, with the issue fixed, I know that around this time, Kizer had a few issues. I've read it up. There's a few knives that have this issue in this kind of time period when this knife came out. It's an older knife. It's not a new knife, not a new release, but it's a good knife. It's a very good, comfortable EDC knife. You got some jimping up here, which is like at the perfect spot. The finger hole is okay. The like I said, the fuller is not grippy enough. It's just not. I mean, this is not good. Like if you try it, I literally have to pull out the blade just a hair. I might not. Sorry, I can't. But there might be people that can. I can't. So, but yeah. Let's get one more thing. Let's get the size comparisons while it's open. Same knives again. So we got the Drift LCT. So you can see the Drift LCT is of course larger, and the Equivoc as well. You can see that both are definitely quite a bit larger than the Bugai. And then here we got the Micron Moyarl and the CBB Hyperpulse. So you can see those knives are also both a little bit larger, especially the Hyperpulse is an 8-inch knife, so that's quite a bit larger. And here the tenable Fenrir and the little Lander. Final comparison here. So you can see, I like the blade shape of this Bugai a little, quite a bit. It's very utilitarian, I'd say. It's a really good blade shape, and the way it operates after the fix, you know, there was also massive stick. Like you could barely disengage the knife. So right now it's literally the perfect unlock. You know, like the perfect lockup. You have zero issues with lock stick or anything after just filing off just a hair of the lock bar. Just literally, I mean, it took me like 10 seconds maybe filing. That was it. And it's operating perfectly now. The action is very smooth. Like you can see, it's literally drop shot. Let me see if we can. And it's also very sharp. The 3V is, the factory edge is really good on this one. Yeah, I don't have, besides the issues that I had originally, once they are fixed, I don't have any negatives about this knife. The pocket clip is okay, is ergonomic enough. I have big hands, so this knife is, you can see I got still a full 4-finger grip. I got a nice forward grip here with the thumb. I feel like it's a good knife, and that, what I can remember, what was it, 40? It's still available on Amazon. The 50% off sale, unfortunately, is off. So it's back to $89. So you can imagine I only paid $44 or $45 for it. $44.50, I believe. So I will still link it in the description if you want to pick it up. I would say it's a recommended knife. There's only, according to Amazon, only 10 left available. It's under $100. It's a good pickup. It's 3V steel is a more premium steel. Is on some higher end knives actually. So if you're a fan of micarta, if you're a fan of a not too large, of a pocket friendly knife that won't break the bank, which has a premium steel and micarta, maybe you'd like to pick it up. If you want to use my link, I would appreciate it. It would help my channel. But that's pretty much it for this one, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.